take a look through some of them with the broadcaster and Sunday Mirror columnist, Jamie Breese. Hi there again, Jamie.
Hello, Daniel.
Where are we starting?
We're starting with the news of the world. You're absolutely right when you say dominated. The print media is riddled with stories about Gaddafi and a really broad church, actually. Not too much comment, not too much opinion because it's happening so quickly, as we know. But here we have a double-page spread, and according to the news of the world and the person they've quoted, which is Sir General Sir Mike Jackson, the war will be over in 48 hours, don't you know? Which seems a little bit bold.
It's not what America is saying, is it?
Absolutely.
This is the first phase.
I'm quite stunned by this, actually, because it is coming from somebody who's led the forces in the Middle East previously on behalf of the British government. And here, 48 hours, I can't possibly see how that could be the case.
It's quite an incredible statement, isn't
it?
it?
Is.
Especially when you consider that Gaddafi is kind of stashed away in Tripoli.
Yes.
He's got billions in the central bank. He's got money behind him, and the troops just...
What does the Independent say, Jamie?
Well, this is it. Nicely stacked up against that. We have one of the only appearances of the actual name of the mission, which is the coalition's tag, the Operation Odyssey Dawn. And of course, Odyssey, as anyone who's read Homer would know, means a long and winding road, something which is quite unending. And contrary to the news of the world, we have a quite a different story. And you know, what is going to happen here? What is the end game? We've had to act. I'm glad that we have, but surely the Arab states at some point may well turn on us if we don't make a swift decision and get rid of Gaddafi, you know.
Some of the Arab states are going to join in at some stage, even if it just is with intel or logistics, but some of them.
If these Tomahawk cruise missiles and the no-fly zone is enforced and we don't get rid of Gaddafi, what is going to happen? I don't think we've had a chance to really even think about that. Ground forces on the ground may turn and produce a tidal wave of opinion against the West's intervention.
All the political leaders saying it's not going to come to that. The Mirror, does it reflect that aspect?
Well, the Mirror have gone in, this is my paper, of course, they've gone with a couple of really strong images here. They've lifted out a small image and some of the other photos of a lady firing what appears to be a AK-47 into the sky with a degree of anger on her face, which you can imagine if you're a rebel. And then we've got the news laid out very, very crystal clear here. Not much comment again because things are happening so quickly. But this image is so striking. And then right at the bottom there, we've got Nick Cameron shaking hands with the French president. Interesting, you know.
You just said Nick Cameron there.
I do, but did I say Nick Cameron?
A mixture of the Prime Minister and Deputy.
It's happened before.
Joining them both together.
Yes.
Well, one of the things that you were going on about in the Independent, and it's kind of very well pictured with the Mirror picture of the lady holding the gun, is that they're saying that the huge relief that was felt by the Benghazi residents because Gaddafi's troops got so close, and one of the correspondents said it was just a motley group of citizens as militarily accomplished as the average neighbourhood watch committee.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? The Observer, their main page.
Yeah, and Lisa's lifted out some good quotes here. Another brilliant one on page 2. Big double-page spread here. Fantastic image again. Celebrating rebels all over a tank. But what a quote here from one of them. Really good coverage here by Chris McGreal, by the way. This is from Benghazi. So, we learned never to trust Gaddafi. He always lies, Kelsey Breese. The only time he told the truth was when he said he would kill all of us. And that's from a named rebel fighter. Really sort of brings home the...
Quite a chilling thought, isn't it? That that's the only time they have actually believed him.
40 years of, madness, leading this country, and it's all coming to an end now, hopefully.
Jamie, 20 seconds to tell us about the Telegraph.
The Telegraph have got an image of the rebels. It says it's a disco. You've got a copy of it. Thank you very much indeed, Lisa. Disco dancing on the Day of the Dead in the capital of Free Libya. Well, it is the capital. Let's hope it stays as Free Libya and it spreads out. But again, a fantastic, strong image, admittedly of some violent conduct.
And the prizes that they call prizes, which are bodies of Gaddafi's troops.
And interestingly, unbeknownst to me until earlier on today, Gaddafi's been using foreign mercenaries, and these are the first people who've been captured and killed.
Jamie, thank you for that. Lisa Knights, thank you as well. You are watching Sunrise on Sky News. These are the top stories. Britain, France and America have launched military action against Libya, firing 112 cruise missiles at 20 targets across